Welcome everyone, my name is Maharaj. Today I'm going to be reviewing some of the trades that I took on Tuesday, December 9. I want to do a quick recap on the SPY today, how overall all the trades that I took and how the price action reading was done. Before I do that, I want to quickly remind everyone that I have a Discord channel where I use it as my journal for all the day trades, where I like to share all my entries, exits, scale in, scale outs in real time. I usually trade it live for the whole day with other members in the Discord, and we had some massive wins today, which I would like to quickly share with everyone. At the market open, I was expecting a little more of a sell-off considering we have some bearish momentum going on. Looks like price decided to bounce right away at the open. We're on a 1 minute chart on the SPY and trading view. Price decided to bounce. This was the first indication since price decided to bounce over EMA 200, right? It went all the way back up. This is where I mentioned my first entry on the calls here. I have already circled my entry. This was around 950. So at 9:51 you can see I'm taking ARB calls. Everybody, I'm also mentioning that hey, I'm starting to scale out and at what percentage I'm at. I'm also saying what additional calls I'm taking. I'm also saying how much scaling out I'm doing at 11:19. 11:23 I'm saying puts entry attempt 1, so keeping it the small size. So let's go back to the chart here. Start of the day I had a 3 main levels marked out. This was the one level 685.65, which is more of a resistance. Support level was 681.89, and then there was this one level hidden behind the chart, which probably you can see 683.58. These were marked based on yesterday's and previous days price action here for our guidance. Took calls on the orb here, just decided to scale out on the top. Price decided to reverse back and it was still in the similar zone, so I didn't really scale out. But in fact, when price went all the way back to the tested this support zone here, I took a add, and then when it price bounced outside the orb, I took a add here. I also mentioned this entry in my Discord in a real time and also on a live. Calls went all the way up here. Then we got four top. SPY decided to do four tops, couldn't really break that. You see my arrow and the line that just pretty much says this is the target I have for my calls. It never reached, but we did do decided to do some puts attempt here. This is my first attempt, this is my second attempt, and you can see all my puts attempts went all the way nicely down. This is more of a channel play, not the orb here. So soon as we price couldn't break about the four tops here, we took a channel break puts here. You can see I have marked my entry here at 12:26. I mentioned this live in my Discord here. Price went all the way back down here. Then this is where I thought bearish momentum is done, and then price is ready to reverse, so I took some calls. Price went all the way down to support line again and then decided to bounce all the way up. So these are just entries, exits that I have marked, which I kept on scalping. Looks like we got some triangle pattern here. I usually don't trade the patterns, but then there was this channel where price was coming from the top and then it was pretty much bouncing between two support lines and the slanted line here, and decided to break it. So I took some put attempts here, got a nice win on that again. Price decided to bounce all the way up real quick, so what's expected was to just another leg down here after recovery. That's what happened. So the puts were still in a play. I was holding my puts from the top here. These puts gave me overall 188% win in general, and then at the end of the day at 2:30, this is where I like to do another orb, a shorter orb, just for my entries and exits on 1 minute. Mark that orb. Took to some puts entries here, and then you can see the price has been constantly going down. A little bit of retest again on this support level here on this one 683.57. it tested that again, and then again decided the price decided to go all the way down. Throughout the time, we also took some of the SPX call, which I called out on a live, which gave me almost 110% win on those SPX calls. And then the puts I took here gave me 188% wins. That was my more successful trades of the day, 188% and 100%. As you can see, I have mentioned all my scale in and scale out. So if you want to catch these moves with me on a daily basis, have these alerts come into your Discord quickly, go ahead and join my Discord so we can get those wins together. Thank you so much.